Why, hello everybody, welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Let's continue with Velvet's new haircut. Yes, it's the pre-trauma Velvet haircut. You know, makes her look a little younger, gives her that girlish charm. Not that I'd want to change Velvet or anything like that. I think she's perfectly fine the way she is. She doesn't have to change, sweetheart. You be you. Trauma and all. So, our real only job now is just to explore the city, really. That's all we're really tasked to do right now is explore the town. I think I went this way last episode, didn't I? I checked out here, didn't I? Yeah, pretty sure I checked out here. Yeah, I checked out here already. So there's only one other place for us to really go, which is this way. Oh, of course, there's a save point. God damn, I swear to God, guys, every time I end an episode, there's always a save point one screen off. It happens every time. I swear to God, I do this to myself every single goddamn time. I end an episode, guess what? There's a save point one screen over. But me, I don't want to get caught in a cutscene or something for another 10 fucking minutes. So of course I end the episode. Turns out, I'm wrong. Every time. You know, next time I get into a situation like that, I'm just gonna go like 2 screens. And if in 2 screens I don't find a save point, I end it. But I can't keep doing this because I keep looking like an absolute ponce every time this fucking happens. And it's really starting to frustrate me. Yeah, I spent all those souls on fucking that cats. That kind of upsets
Mommy,
me that I did that.
When's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Velvet, I understand your personal distaste towards exorcists, but I don't think we can ignore the fact that they do good. Like, they kill demons. I mean, I don't think we could discount them as just being outright evil. I mean, yeah, your your father figure was an evil bastard, don't get me wrong. He was absolutely evil, but I'm not 100% convinced that they are all in cahoots. I'm pretty sure if they knew about the sacrifices he's had to do to get to this point, well, it's very possible they might know about the sacrifices, honestly. I wouldn't put that by them either. Of course there's another fucking cats thing up here. 95. God damn, 95 of the fucking things? Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I know it's here. That's good, at least. I know it's here, so if I need to come back and consider grabbing it, I can do that. But I'm going to have to figure out how much these are all going to cost me to do that. So, you know, that's cool. Actually, was that the right? Yeah, that was right, yeah. I was looking at the map to make sure I explored that whole area, and I did. So, it's all good. Wait. Okay, no, it's this way. Sorry. I got turned. Actually, fuck. Ah, fuck. I keep getting turned around. God damn it, man. My exploratory urges are becoming very problematic because now I just get lost constantly. Thank you. One of those, one of these. And I will deal with equipping these later, because right now it's not very important. I can equip them later. We're in town. I don't need to worry about those right now.
Listen to those cheers. The Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there!
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Colbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepard!
Yeah, gonna be honest. This has gotta taste bad.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepard Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a Shepard, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Ifrid has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Yeah, gonna be honest, Velvet, you're gonna have to come clean to Laphicet about the actual
My
Laphicet.
stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
I'm just saying, I don't know how long you're gonna be able to commit to this idea that Laphicet is Laphicet. I mean, he is Laphicet in so much that that's what you're calling him, but I don't know. I just don't know how I would feel if I found out that I was named, that you gave me a name after, like, I don't know, a dead person. But I mean, realistically speaking, aren't we all named after a dead person? Like, realistically? Like, we're all basically named after a dead person. I realize that that's like a giant turn of phrase there, but still. Excuse me. Thank you. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say we're named after a dead person. We're all named after dead people. The proper thing to say is we all share names with dead people.
Savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepard Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepard Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
I hope it works out for you. What is this? Oh, right. This is the place I needed to go to anyway, so it turns out I made the right pick by coming here. Why am I doing this? Because you should always check fucking rooms. You know what? Since I'm here and since we're doing this, let's launch a skit.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepard's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepard, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifrid. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength. Real strength. and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrid's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrid's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
The Shepard Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
All right, let's go. I'm not playing cards. I have no interest in silly minigames.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
Alright, let's see here. Where are we going? Actually, that's a great question. Where the fuck are we going? I'm not entirely sure where this place is. I assumed it was over here, but I just remembered I'm in the city now.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
I guess I'll go this way and figure out... Oh, maybe I can actually leave now. Yeah, it looks like I'll let me leave. Thank goodness.
He may be the Shepard now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our Shepard. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
Ah, yeah, how convenient. He showed up 3 years ago around the same, well, yeah, like they said, around the same time he did that, that ritual. Don't you love it, Velvet? Your brother's death is the event that makes everyone likes this. It makes everyone likes this guy. Yeah, it probably would be better if I actually like considered. Oh, right, it's Port Zexon. Right, back where we. Am I allowed to like? No. Is there just not a fast travel? Am I just spoiled by the many
Greetings,
months of playing Arise?
Menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunt. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
Enough bottle by pressing L2 while you're in town. Using this will teleport you directly to specified locations. Oh, god damn it, game. Really? I guess I can't be upset because if I think back, I think Arise. I think Arise might have been the first Tales game I played that actually had like. Oh, well that's not great. No, that's not. That's not great. I don't like that. Oh my god, really? Nice.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
So, one of the reasons I think she's stunned so much, and I bet you this is why it happened, I messed with her title. I added incapacitator. And I have a feeling that this might have done it. I know that's why she was stunning enemies, but I don't know why, but I get the sneaking suspicion that this might have been causing her to get stunned more. Again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's coincidental, it's just a hunch. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Gotta walk my happy ass all the way back. Now that I think... Okay, so now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Symphonia was this way too. I just haven't played Symphonia since, like, 2012. Or not 2012, give or take. So yeah, it's been a while, so... I think my memory is just really, really, really fucking bad. I just don't remember what I had to go through in Symphonia. Okay, I see where it is. It's up. It's up here. Where am I time-wise, actually? Shit. It is 31 minutes. Whoops. It is a lot later than I thought it was.
Have you heard? The Abbey is building a new base. I hear it's a huge temple in the middle of some mountains near a site of ancient ruins. If they've got time to build a temple, they should use it to kill more demons instead.
You sure you want to talk like that here?
Ha! I'm different from all those losers who swoon over the Shepard's pretty words and ignore reality. No one's found a way to cure demon blight yet, and demons are still swarming everywhere. Sure, maybe things are not as bad as they could have been, but we still have no idea what's going to happen next. Think about it. Demons could be infiltrating the city as we speak, and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep, you're completely right.
Velvet, don't be like that, god damn it. Because technically, Velvet, if you want to be really particular about it, if they found a way to deal with demons more effectively, you'd be on that list. So let's not goad them into doing better. Anyways, everybody, I'm gonna end this episode here, and I will see you all next time with more Tales of Berseria. Yo.